My name's Dan Owen. I'm the Vice President of Global Creative at Disney Consumer Products. And we're here in the Robert Vargas Gallery in downtown Los Angeles. And we're just basically celebrating the Star Wars franchise through artists expressing themselves on Stormtrooper helmets. And the bottom line is that the passion for this property transgresses companies and brands and everything. It's impacted everyone's lives and become a pop culture icon. So many people at Disney love the Lucas, phenomena, the Star Wars storytelling, and I recognize that a lot of people wanted to work on Star Wars at Disney and Pixar and what have you, so we were working on the new TV show's packaging, and we were using the Ralph McQuarrie helmet, this thing down here. This is a helmet that was actually produced, styled after the original design by Ralph McQuarrie, who's the original production designer for Star Wars. And we picked this icon because, it's ubiquitous. Everyone knows what this is. And it proved to be a brilliant canvas for artists to express themselves in their own personal manner. In the show, the Star Wars Rebels, it's largely about this small group of people who rebel against the Empire. So we had this funny little story that we found a shipment of Stormtrooper helmets, and it was the rebels' social expression to fight against the Empire through painting on Stormtrooper helmets. So we had a whole group of artists that wanted to work on this project. We actually produced about 500 of these and sent an email out across the Walt Disney Company. So Pixar, Industrial Light and Magic, Walt Disney Animation Studios, and we gave people 3 weeks to produce them. And I expected to get about 50 back, and we got 300 helmets back in all kinds and shapes and forms and paintings, and barely any of them were identical. Right across the board, the diversity across 300 helmets is incredible. So in 3 weeks we got this entire display put together. We have artists, we have model makers, filmmakers, art directors, engineers, you name it. Everyone has contributed to this exhibition, all for free. We have artists from Latin America, from Mexico.
Why don't we take a walk and
let's go and have a look at those guys.
Some of that.
There's a couple of pieces over here by architects and folk designers from Mexico City. These two pieces here. Oscar Lopez, he's known for this style of bead application, and Ricardo over here is an architect. He produced this. No, the seed one, believe it or not.
Seed?
Seeds. These are all grains and seeds that are decorating the helmet.
Oh, okay.
And this one right up here by Jay Schuster from Pixar. He's a art director and production designer. He worked on Cars and Toy Story and had a lot to do with those classic characters from Pixar movies. We have some pieces from Japan, from Consumer Products, Disney Interactive. So Disney Interactive do all the video games. So there's a lot of designers there who spend all day doing this, just with the mouse. So they love this opportunity to get paints out, sculpting, or you name it. So it was very refreshing for a lot of people who work in digital all day. This piece is by Landis Fields. He's a production designer from Industrial Light and Magic. They do all the special effects for Star Wars movies, for most of the big movies like Pirates of the Caribbean and Raiders of the Lost Ark. What he did is he scanned with a digital scanner. He broke it apart and rebuilt the whole thing as a kind of mechanical walker, and then did a 3D print of his digital sculpt. The attention to detail is amazing. So this is the Trooper from the classic series, episode 4, 5, and 6. But as you can see behind, it has evolved a little bit during the actual fabrication of the model.
Now all the pieces that all the people are looking at, taking pictures of, and really, this is really a great event. It's a quiet crowd, but they're thoroughly engaged. What do you have to say about the crowd?
These are exactly the type.
They're younger. It's like they weren't really in the beginning.
No, what you've got here is a generation of parents who grew up with the originals.
Yeah.
And that passion for this property is deeply
they're
embedded.
Taking pictures and loving it.
you know, the passion for the property is deeply embedded in them. So, you know, these are exactly the type of people that actually did a lot of the sculpting and the painting. It's exactly the same. This isn't really about Disney or Lucasfilm or NEF or anything like that. This is about people's passion for this property. And this event in time that happened like 40 years ago.
Pretty